So, hey, what's up, chat? So, today we have I know a lot of you, when you search how to improve your game sense, what comes up is map knowledge, more map knowledge, extra map knowledge. You know what? Let's just sprinkle some more map knowledge on that. So, let's first start this video by what if I told you this in front of me here now is 66,000. This is my Anker Q40s. What if I told you this Anker Q40s? Okay, wait, chill. Over there is my Havit game notes. Yeah? It's a gaming headphone. What if I told you that's Havit game note that is worth 30k, but I go on a discount around 18, something like that. What if I told you that Havit game note now is better than this 66k Anker Q40s? Would you believe? Because everybody believes the more expensive the better, right? Let's put that aside. So let's go back to the main topic: how to improve game sense. And everybody, if you ask how to improve your game sense now, everybody keeps hitting you up with you have to know all the corners of the map. You can wall bang, where you can walk through, where you can do this, where you can fly, where you can teleport, where that if you press up, down, left, you have level 3 ammo in MP. But most of that is all bullshit. Most of the times you don't really need to know the map. You don't really need to. Once you have a very good gaming device and have good gaming accessories, really knowing the map ins and outs is what's next important. Because at times, okay, let me introduce you to a term. It's called sounding. And now, in my definition, sounding, I don't know if I created a term or what, but I just thought it up anyhow. Sound is when you pause and listen. Sound is just listening for enemy footsteps. And now those enemy footsteps can tell you exactly what you need to know about the map. They can tell you now, down there is metal and it's a steep climb. Up there is hollow. There is wood. You have not played the map before, but from sounding you can tell what is what and what is what. You can be like, yeah, the enemy is walking in water. That means after this curve now, there is water down there by the left, back, right hand, top, left, on that side. Now, what makes all of that possible is your gaming headphones. Now, let's go back to what I was saying. This is my Anker Q40s now. Is stereo audio. While that, my dear, Havit game note is surround. Now, in audio, there are 3 stages. I'm just using my terms to make it simplified and whatever. There are 3 stages. You first start with the stereo. Stereo, when you have left and right speakers. So audio is dual channel. That's going from your left or it's coming from right. You can also make some cool loud effect like one of the songs in Joe Bellion's album. So that's stereo. But when you're playing games, you can't really do with stereo. So stereo is not really that important in gaming. So let's hide this guy. If you listen to songs, stereo is cool, but in gaming, you don't really need stereo like that. Let's move to surround. Now, surround makes use of multiple speakers. I know I put multiple at first. We'll get to how many speakers in a minute. You have your left, center, and right. And that center now, you have center. How do I put it? That right, you have right top, right bottom. So now, it breaks that left, center, and right into multiple speakers so you can have directional audio. Now, that directional audio can tell you whether somebody is coming from behind you towards the left or behind you towards the right. It gives you more direction and this immersed feeling of where audio is coming from. Now, surround has 2 types. There's surround 5.1, which I think is 5 speakers it uses. And there's surround 7.1, which is the current one we use. Which makes up, I think, 7 speakers. Yeah, if I'm not correct, you can correct me in chat. You can comment and correct me. I'm not sure at this point, but I think it's around 7 and around 5. So then again, all these multiple speakers is just to give you that immersed feeling so you can have more directional audio. Now in gaming, you need directional audio more than anything. Directional audio can tell you a lot about the map and a lot about where the enemy is coming from. Those times when you're crouch walking and Tony just still kills you because he knows exactly where you are and you're confused. You're like, how the fuck? You're like, what the hell? You're like, oh my god, what the hell? I'm a failure. Because somehow the enemy knows exactly where you're coming from. It's thanks to surround. Now, the funny thing? The next thing about surround is, even though it's around 7.1, some companies have elevated this around 7.1 that it's better than others. So companies like Razer, Hypersense, Google, Sony, they have beautiful surround, which is better than all the lesser cheap known surround headphones. But then, what if I told you there's something better than surround? You know, in life, there is 1D, there is 2D, you have length and height. There is 3D, which now has length, height, and width. Let's leave 4D for later. So surround sound follows, audio follows literally the same footsteps. There's stereo, which is 2D. There's surround, which is somehow, you can call it 3D. What if I told you there's another thing better than surround? There is spatial audio. Now, spatial audio, also called 3D audio, gives you this immersed feeling that the sound is coming from everywhere around you. So you're the center, while the sound is like these circle ripples that emanate. They're all around, they surround you. So a lot of companies now are pushing into this spatial audio space. That's been around for a lot of times. Companies like Apple now have implemented spatial audio. Android plans to bring out spatial audio in their Android 13 OS. Well, Google already dropped it in their phone. Their recent Pixel has spatial audio. Now, a lot of gamers may not know, but people that play on iPads and I don't know if Apple, I don't know Sharp, I think people that play on iPad should have this spatial audio setting that you can enable. So there you can just connect any literal earphones and you have software spatial audio. You know, in audio there is software and hardware. Your device now, when I was using my Anker Q40s, my phone can give out surround sound, but my headphones can only take in stereo. So all you have is amplified stereo. But now I have a headphone that supports surround. I can get the full feeling of that surround. That's how it feels when you plug in normal earphones into a spatial audio device. So now let's flip all that. So now you have companies like Apple that has spatial audio. Then we have people like Razer that have their THX spatial audio, which just pushed into the scene. And people with Samsung phones already have Dolby Atmos, which is a giant in the audio industry. They implemented spatial audio a long time ago. So now if you have this spatial audio, you can literally hear when somebody is directly on top of you, 2.5 centimeters to the right on top of you, or 2.5 centimeters to the left behind, left, right, top, center, back of you. Like, you can tell the exact location. That helps you understand when you're going to pick a boo and beam somebody. The fact that you can tell somebody is there before the person knows that you know that he's there is already a very, very great advantage in gaming. It gives you this advantage that that's how you end up dying and you're like, how does this guy know I was here? The guy literally heard you walk there. His AirPods Max are just that good. He has spatial audio. So that brings us to the conclusion I had long ago. That at this point, playing games is not just for the broke. If you want the best of the best, you have to get the best. On my next video, I probably will be explaining another term, so stick around, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Thank you for being here with us. Remember, if you don't have spatial audio, please go for surround. Stereo is not a way to go in our current generation of playing games, especially if you're a competitive gamer. Remember, the least advantage you can have is always one step ahead. Even the least advantage you can get for yourself keeps you one step ahead of the opponents. Thank you, and good night.
Pick up the bomb. Stop playing.